Yes on 50. Yes on 50. Yes on 50. Do you think they knew? The freedom riders at Selma, the suffragists at Seneca Falls, the soldiers at Shiloh. Do you think they knew they were at the hinge of history, sensing whether they succeeded would determine the fate and survival of the country? Raise your right hand if you believe our country is in trouble, and keep it up. Raise your left hand if this is the most trouble you've ever seen our country in. That's why we're here tonight, and we're going to do something about it. We have seen cruel presidents before. We have seen incompetent presidents before, but we've never seen such cruelty and such incompetence in one person. Donald Trump calls you stupid, weak, failing. But you know what we've learned, Mr. President? Those words don't describe us. They describe you. They describe you. And tonight, on the eve of passing Prop 50, and you have all made a decision to pass Prop 50, I want to tell you what you're doing. You, me, we are writing America's comeback story. And it starts tomorrow in California. So I want to thank Julian and Cheryl, the Folsom Area Democratic Club, for again convening us and inviting me back. I also want to thank the Folsom Police Department, who stand guard in our community every day and are doing that here tonight. Shout out to some of our canvassers, Ann and Phil Duffield. They knocked on 671 doors. That's a lot of doors. Catherine Omorda knocked on 528 doors. Where's Catherine? Also, the Folsom area Dems, they personalized 6,500 door hangers. I also just want to ask, is there anyone here who has volunteered in some way to help pass Prop 50? Give yourself a round of applause. I have a day job. I represent the 14th Congressional District in the beautiful East Bay. However, for the last year, I've been doing Kevin Kiley's job. But let me tell you about Kevin Come Lately. Because this guy is the greatest champion now for independent redistricting commissions. It's really amazing. It's like he's expert in the field. It's as if he wrote the proposition that passed it in 2010 himself. But what's so rich is that Kevin Come Lately voted every single time against the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, which would have independent redistricting in every state, not just in California. It would get rid of dirty maps and dirty money. He voted against it every single time. And Kevin Come Lately, when the president told Governor Abbott in Texas he needed 5 seats, didn't make a peep or a squeak. Didn't say anything. When the president went to Indiana, Missouri, Florida, Ohio, Kevin didn't say anything until his own seat was threatened. Well, guess what, Kevin? Too little, too late. Your seat is gone. It's gone. The people of Folsom are going to get a member of Congress who shows up, who cares, and is representative to the needs of this community. And I'm not going to have to do your job anymore, Kevin. And Prop 50, by the way, I want to tell you why it's so important. Yes, we match what was taken in Texas. And for too long, Democrats have stood on virtue and modesty and upon Mount Olympus. And we fight all of these battles with one hand tied behind our back. And as one constituent told me, for you guys, it's usually the upper hand. For too long, we've done that. Prop 50 is not just drawing lines on a map. It's drawing a line in the sand. And we are saying, don't poke the bear. And they poked. And I can't help you now, Kevin Kiley. I can't help the other 4 Republicans now. They poked the bear. And the bear, you, is roaring back. So what are the stakes? The stakes are everything. The stakes are everything. You see, Donald Trump and the Republicans are not going to the midterm voters to make a case about the big, brutal bill. They don't want to defend disappearing people in our community who go to the grocery store with their kids and don't come home. They don't want to defend the conflicts that they've added to the map that were supposed to end on day one. We're going to war with Nigeria now? No, seriously. He saw a story on Fox News a couple nights ago, and this week we're going to war with Nigeria. But he should still get the Nobel Peace Prize. He doesn't want to defend any of that. Instead, his plan for the midterms is simple. Just make the math harder for Democrats. That's it. That's it. And so that's the stakes, is to cheat, to rig district. Rig district. That's what we're doing. Prop 50 goes to you, to the voters. You'll decide whether you want to match what Texas does or whether we want to wake up the day after the midterms, still in the minority, but at least able to say we preserved the Independent Redistricting Commission. I don't think any of us want to say that. No. Do you want to say that? No. So what are the stakes? Everything. I want to tell you, the president said on day one he was going to go after the most violent immigrants in our community. I was okay with that. I was willing to cosplay with Kristi Noem and maybe put on a Border Patrol vest and go out and hunt for violent criminals. I would do that. That's not what they're doing. They're getting and going after American citizens. A 6-year-old American citizen fighting cancer was deported. They're going through Home Depot parking lots, through vineyards, chasing people through car washes. I want to tell you, in a Democratic majority, we are unmasking ICE. In a Democratic majority, the masks come off. It's un-American. And I'll tell you, as the son of a cop and a brother to 2 cops and a prosecutor who worked with some of the bravest cops, I've put a lot of bad guys away. I don't see any agency in law enforcement routinely running around through our communities, unidentified and wearing masks. They're scaring the hell out of women, they're scaring the hell out of their kids, and they're not even getting the most violent that we were promised they'd pick up. So accountability is coming. Accountability is coming. That's the stakes. I'm going to lower the costs on day 1. Remember that one? That doozy? It's day 300. He's 0 for 300. We're paying more for almost everything because of his idiotic tariff policy. We're paying more for everything. In a Democratic majority, we can reverse and stop the tariffs, something Republicans are unwilling to do. Those are the stakes.
So what's the Epstein file?
And we are in an Epstein shutdown, to your point. I'm not kidding. We are in an Epstein shutdown right now. The Speaker of the House is acting as a pedophile protector. The most notorious sex trafficking individual ever to walk this earth is being protected. Because if the Speaker convened Congress, we'd swear in the 218th vote to release the Epstein files. And the Epstein files, by the way, to the MAGA movement, and they weren't wrong to want to know who was in it. They're just a little surprised, I guess, to find out how close the guy they voted for is to it. It is like flour to cake. It's a main ingredient for them. And he's fooling himself if he thinks, and as the speaker mentioned that introduced me, I'm related to a lot of these folks. It's my family. I was raised by Republicans, married a Hoosier from southern Indiana. I'm around Republicans all the time. You promised that you were going to tell them every person who's in the Epstein files, and now you're burying it a mile beneath the earth, and you think they're going to go for that? They're not going to go for that. You're not going to go for that. But the Speaker of the House has Congress shut down, the country shut down, because he doesn't want anyone to know how close the president was to Jeffrey Epstein. So yes, in a Democratic majority, we will do what the president actually promised. We will release the Epstein files. So those are some of the stakes. But I also want to tell you about one of the greatest stakes. That's our health. That's our health. If you're fighting an illness or a disease, nothing else in your life or community matters. It's the most important thing you have to do, is to take care of yourself or a loved one. This president failed to put in place subsidies that would help hard-working Americans, and we are all seeing today the sticker shock of health insurance that costs 300 to 400% more. And all he has, concepts of a plan. We're back to that again. $40 billion that went to Argentina. $230 million that he's paying himself in the first lawsuit he actually won because he's the plaintiff and the judge. And $300 million paid for by God knows who for a ballroom that we don't need, but will come down the first day of a Democratic administration. But the worst thing that he's doing, a 40% cut to the National Institute of Health. Before I came out here, I spoke with an ALS patient. And I asked if there's anything I could do to help her. I'm privileged to know the best doctors and researchers in the world. And I told her, if I know the person, you know the person, tell me what I can do to help. And she didn't say, get me into this trial, get me this drug, lower this cost. She said, just stop the cuts to the National Institutes of Health so people like me can have a fighting chance. It's time that we kill cancer and diseases like it, not kill cancer and disease research. And that's what he's doing. The last time I was with you, I told you my own mother was in a cancer battle. And she fought like hell for 6 years. and she passed away 2 months ago. And she's no longer on this earth, but her spirit is in this fight. It's in this fight. And it doesn't matter whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, and she was a Republican. We all agree that the most basic thing we can do with the resources we have as the greatest country in the world, the greatest state in the world, is to take those resources and seek cures. Not just cures for the billionaires, cures for every single person who is sick in our community. And that's what this president is taking away from us, the hope for a cure. And that's what we are going to put back when we win the House. It's a California comeback story. We delivered 7 seats in 2018 when we won the midterms, the most seats any state delivered. So we're going to pass Prop 50, and we're going to add 5 more seats next November. And when we lead again, yes, there will be accountability. So if you made a dirty drug deal as a university president, or a law firm managing partner, or an entertainment company, if you made some deal that you thought you'd get away with the president, I have news for you. Your ass is going to be in a witness chair at the Judiciary Committee, and I hope it's clean, and I hope you can answer for it, and I hope the American people know everything that you did, because accountability is coming. It's coming. You will be in that chair. You will answer our questions. And if you think Democrats are weak or we don't have the spine, we will not forget. And folks, it will all come out. It will all come out. So there will be accountability. There will be a subpoena power. But we will advance our values with the power of the purse. And we won't be so weak as we have been in the past when we lead. The agenda that Nancy Pelosi passed in the House in 2021 was a bold agenda that was defeated in the Senate, not by Republicans, but by weak Democrats who let the filibuster get in the way. We cannot be so weak when we have power again. We can't be so weak. So here's my message when people say, what is the Democratic message? I know how hard you work. I'm the son of a cop, the son of a mom who worked multiple jobs to raise 4 boys. And all they believed was that if you work hard, you do better for yourself and dream bigger for their kids. I saw my parents and people like you bet on yourself every single day. And so if you bet on yourself, your country should bet on your job and its wages going up. Your country should bet on your health care and cures for everyone who's sick. Your country should bet on your kids and for them to have the best education, not just in our state, not just in the country, but in the world. And if you bet on yourself, our country should bet on your safety, to send your kid to school and know they'll come home at the end of the day because we've taken the most dangerous weapons away from the most dangerous people. And if you bet on yourself, you should be able to know your country bets on your democracy. There'll be term limits on the Supreme Court. No more dirty maps. No more dirty money. And if you bet on yourself, your country will bet on your rights. And if you're a woman, you can make your own decisions about your own body. So if you bet on yourself, Folsom, your country should bet on your future and your dreams. That's what passing Prop 50 means. Are you all in to pass Prop 50? If you're all in, I'm all in. Are you all in to pass Prop 50? If you're all in, I'm all in. Are you all in to pass Prop 50? If you're all in, I'm all in. Let's go pass Prop 50. Thank you, Folsom. Thank you, Folsom.